guys, welcome back to 40 Plus Life, or welcome if you are new. My name is Veronica, and today I'm going to be doing my money moves / invest with me type of video. But I made a boo-boo. So I recorded all the stuff already, but because I was doing it from my webcam, I forgot to turn my actual microphone on my desktop. So, I mean on my desk. My big bulky Blue Yeti microphone. So you see me moving my lips and everything, but you can't hear me. So I'm gonna have to basically just voice over everything and kind of just wing it, as I always do anyways, and probably cut it down shorter because I'm sure there's all this like empty space of me talking instead, so you're not just looking at a screen. So just a heads up on that. So I'm gonna block off the image, the video part on my bottom right screen of me talking, because you don't need to see me talking when you can't actually hear me, and otherwise it's going to be like those movies where I'm saying something but I'm actually talking in another language. That's what it's going to look like. So not going to do that. So just bear with me on this and hope you enjoy it. So let's get to it. Okay, so since I messed up and I'm having to do a voiceover now instead of my webcam video footage, I am just going to go right into it. So I am in my M1 Finance, and M1 Finance is where I do the dollar a day savings challenge, investing challenge by Mommy Trader. So this that I'm going to be inputting in is for the month of February. Okay, so I went to edit my portfolio and I'm gonna add some slices. And with these, I'm gonna add in the two that we're doing, which is Visa. I'm gonna add that to basket. And then I'm gonna add in the Vanguard Financials ETF. Add that to basket. And then we'll go ahead and complete it. And so now there are all these are all from December through February now. Okay, and so now I have to, because the pie always has to equal 100%, I have to go ahead and modify them now so that they will be 100%. So they're not going to be exactly equal because, you know, the more slices you get, there's going to be some odd numbers, so a little bit here and there. Okay, and then once that's done, I will go ahead and save it and confirm my changes that I made. And then I'm going to go click on buy and sell, because now I have to actually put in the money that I had for this, and there's 28 days in February, so it's $28 that I'm going to be putting in. Then I'm going to hit continue, and obviously it's not going to go through until the next day. So then I'm going to confirm, and the order was submitted, and there we go. And then the next day it'll show all the values will you know, and all the money will be in for those extra 2 slices that I put in. So yeah, so that's easy. And this is money, I have money in here because of people that used my link, which I greatly appreciate it. So the money in my envelope, I haven't had to re-upload yet, which is great because I'm also going to be using it for some of the other platforms as well. So, and if you have not used M1 Finance yet and you're thinking about it, please consider using my link that's in the description below, because you will get an extra $50 and I will get an extra $50 once you deposit $100 into your account. And I think there's some other promotion going on right now. Something about them adding a slice or something. I was a little confused about that. But if I can just get the $50 and you can get the $50, I mean, that's free money, right? Who doesn't want free money? So again, please consider that if you have not signed up for M1 Finance yet. Okay, so next up, I am now in my Cash App, and I decided that any money that I get into Cash App, I'm gonna go ahead and just use that to invest in. And so I decided that for Cash App, I'm gonna do stuff like food and drink, gaming, and shopping. So those are the three that I'm going to be using specifically for Cash App. So I have some stuff in here already. I recently won a giveaway from Budget with the Mealings. So thank you, Felita, for that $20 into my Cash App, because now I'm using that to invest in. And so I'm really excited about that and to do it in Cash App as well. So I'll have different investments in various places. So that's pretty exciting. So here I'm just going ahead, and I'm probably going to just zoom through this pretty quickly because it's just going to show you the different stuff that I had purchased. So I know I got Starbucks, I got Chewy, I got Coca-Cola, and I got Guess. Those are the ones that I had already purchased previously. And so I guess I'm adding some more to it. And then I just kind of searched around to see what I wanted to get. So Beyond Meat, you know, I'm vegetarian. I love the Impossible meat, but I also eat a lot of the Beyond Meat products as well. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to purchase some of that stock and see see how that goes. So I was like I said, I went for everything that was like down, you know, because that's kind of what you want to do. You know, I'm in no means, I'm not an expert at all. I have no idea what I'm doing, but from, I guess, a beginner's perspective or whatever, you know, what I'm picking is stuff that I know that is popular out in the world, or stuff that I actually use. Like Chewy, I use all the time. That's where I order all my prescription food for my pets. Coca-Cola, I'm a big Coke Zero person. I'm not a Pepsi drinker. So that's why I went for Coca-Cola. Etsy, well, obviously I sell on Etsy, and it's way down. And as you can see, Etsy wipes out 4 million in Ukrainian seller balances, which is pretty awesome. So really glad to hear about that. You know, I had $20 to work with, and I really wanted to spread it out. So that's when I decided to go into more of the technology. I think technology and gaming was the other one. Roku. I have a Roku box, so that's why I picked that one. Okay, and then I was looking at more stuff. You know, I'm looking for things that, like I said, stuff that I use personally or stuff that I know is popular. And then I was looking at different gaming stuff. Well, of course, in gaming, they're also going to include that as being like casino gaming as well. So that's fine. But because I live in Las Vegas, I don't know a ton about these different companies, but I did pick some of them. Blizzard, of course, I'm gonna pick because, you know, I'm a gamer, and Blizzard is one where I do play their games, so that's why I picked theirs. And then I decided to go with, so back to Las Vegas gaming, because I'm, you know, casino capital. So I did go with Caesars, and I think I went with one other one, but I can't remember. So I think that's where I ended up, and I'm really happy. I think I left myself $1 just in case I, you know, decided to get something else at the last second. So those were my two main things that I did. M1 Finance, I wanted to get, you know, do my investing with M1 Finance, and then Cash App so I was really excited to have money to do it on both of those. So I also have, deposited $40 into my Robinhood account. Unfortunately, I didn't think about it at the time when I was like, oh, I'm going to record this video, and it takes a couple days for my money to get deposited, so that's going to have to come at another time. But I am going to go over with you guys some extra money moves, and let's get to that. Okay, so back on me now, because I have my little notebook here, and I want to go over a few other things, because I made my little money moves plan for my future going forward, starting this month. Wanted to see exactly what I did. So in terms of debt and stuff, I'm going to be having a quarterly update on my debt payoff and everything else in general, financial goals and all that kind of stuff. So stay tuned for that video. So I'm not going to go over that part right now. Emergency fund, I am $50 comes out of my paycheck, every paycheck. So I get paid bi-weekly. So I will have 3 of those this month because I have 3 checks this month. So that is very exciting. And so because I brought it back down. It used to be 100 a month, but now it's 50 because I want to focus more on some of these other things, paying off debt and the other money moves that I want to do. I'm on track for that. My first small goal. So I hit my first goal of $2,500 in my emergency fund. That's pretty much back to where I was before. I know it was a little closer to 3,000, but I had to help my daughter out a few times. So I took money from that. And so I'm just glad to be back at the $2,500 mark. And now my goal is to get to the $3,000 mark. So it's baby steps, but it's getting there. Okay, so for my Roth IRA, I did take out, I think I have $50 coming out of my paycheck for March and April to get deposited into my Roth IRA for 2021, just to kind of put something in. So there's nowhere close to being near complete, but I wanted to get something done for 2021 while I can. So I'm happy about that because it's better than nothing, right? And my 401k kicks in on my next paycheck, which will be coming this week. So I'm excited to see how that's going to be. So 4% is of mine, and then 4% is my employer match. So we'll see how that pans out. And you guys saw what I'm doing for M1 Finance, Cash App, Ally Invest. I'm not going to do too much with that right now. But Robinhood, I am for sure. I took $40 from my investing envelope and I have deposited it into my account so that I can, and transferred it over to my Robinhood account so I can work on that. I was hoping to have that for this video, but I didn't plan that very well for the transfer because I forgot it takes a few days for that to go through. Okay, and so those are really the money moves that I've been doing. Obviously, savings challenges, working on those. And then all the sinking funds and stuff. And we're gonna see how, again, I get 3 paychecks for this month. Hopefully I get a YouTube paycheck and I think that's it. Oh, and then some small side hustle income I should be getting as well. And then we'll see how much more that I can do for the month of March. But so far I'm really excited where I'm at, and yeah. Baby steps, it's all going. As long as I'm going in the right direction, that's what matters. So I'm probably forgetting a lot of stuff because, again, I had already recorded this and I can't hear anything because I didn't, you know what. So anyways, that is going to do it for this video. Please do give it a big thumbs up if you liked it. Please comment below if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, all that good stuff. I would love to hear it. And if you are new, please do consider subscribing. And that is it. So you guys have a wonderful day. Remember to stay happy, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.